Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning,
sir.
Good
Okay.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Now, I hope I am audible to you. Okay. Now, yesterday I have given you one of the activity in which I have told you that you ask your mother or your sister, whosoever in your family, that how they used to preserve the food, right? How they used to preserve the food. Okay, this is this was the work which I had given you yesterday. Now, I will I will advise all of you first before proceeding further. I will advise all of you to keep your camera in switch on position. Keep your camera fixed. Just put it in a fix. Don't move your camera unnecessary. Okay, keep your camera fixed and you will speak only when I instruct you. Okay. Now, so I hope all of you must have inquired with your mother or the family members that how they used to preserve the food. If you wish to answer, anybody, if you wish to share your idea, what you have collected from your family member, you may raise your hand. Okay, I will unmute you and then you will speak. One by one, start. Raise your hand first. Now raise your hand in the apps, using apps. Use Raj, use Raj, use Raj, use Raj. First it properly. Keep your camera fixed. Use Raj. Come on. Anybody of you, will you tell or should I proceed further? Will anybody of you tell? How does your mother preserve the pickle? Achar kaise? Abhigyan Sharma left. Now write the name of the student to those who are leaving without permission. I will lock them. Now I will lock the meeting. Nobody will allow to come in and nobody will allow to move out. Now you tell me how you use how have you collected? If not, let's come to the book. Okay, here we will see. Here we will see. Okay, let's see. Cause of a spoilage of food. One of the major cause of a spoilage of the food is the moisture. Food gets spoiled due to presence of the moisture. The things which contain less water, they stand fit for the long duration. Okay, those who contain some less water, they stand some less time fit for consume, and those who contain more water, they are unfit. They become unfit to use very frequently. Okay, let's take an example. Okay, suppose the item the which contain large moisture, which contain more moisture, they are more perishable item. Perishable item means which get spoiled easily, right? This is perishable item. Okay, now you might have noticed that wheat flour wheat flour or the rice flour, they do not get spoiled very easily. Have you noticed these things? That flour, they do not get spoiled very easily. Why? They do not get spoiled easily because they contain less amount of water. Hence, they do not get spoiled easily. Let's take an example of vegetable or pulses. Vegetable or pulses. They get spoiled easily because they contain more water. Okay, let's take an example of biscuit or the bread. It can remain fit for consume for 1 or 2 days because it contain much less water. And in case I told about the wheat flour, it do not contain water, it remain good for long duration. I hope all of you have understood. If you have any problem, you can raise your hand. If you have any problem, you can raise your hand, or even you can say me, you can ping me in the chat mode. Okay. Meanwhile, I will request all of you to switch on your camera. Tanura, Yuvraj Singh, Ankit, Aviraj, Anurani, Harsh Raj, Ayush Raj 5B, Nishant Anupam 5C, Manvi Kumari, Prakriti, all of you keep your camera in switch on position. Okay. Keep your camera in switch on position. Now let's come to the now let's come to the book part. Okay. Now why do food get spoiled? Food get spoiled. Food get spoiled due to microorganism, due to presence of microorganism. Okay. Now whosoever is doing, I will beat you. यहाँ से भगा देंगे 1 मिनट में। हम यहाँ इसको इससे रोक सकते हैं, मगर हम उसके पहले, रोकने के पहले हम क्लास के बाहर निकाल देंगे और फिर हम सिखा भी देंगे बढ़िया से। अब करो, अब होता है, देखो तो करके, अब होता है, अब करो। ज्यादा बुद्धिमान थे तो करो। इफ यू द मोर वाइज, मोर इंटेलिजेंट, नाउ यू डू इट। ओके, एनी प्रॉब्लम? नाउ why do food get, now why do food get spoiled? The basic reason that food get spoiled, basic reason that food get spoiled is, yes, Mannat, Sahil Kumar Mannat, what problem you have? Come over the screen. Sahil Kumar Mannat.
सर बार बार कुछ बुक के बीच में आ जा रहा है।
अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है, हम उसको ठीक कर दे रहे हैं। ओके, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ। Okay, now I hope you can see this screen. Okay, why did food get spoiled? This is the question. Food get spoiled due to presence of the microorganism. Okay, food get spoiled due to presence of microorganism. Okay, you can see here, this is the food get spoiled due to microorganism. Tiny microorganism like bacteria and fungi, that are the main cause of the spoilage of food. The organism tends to grow fast in the presence of moisture and warmth. I have already told you that those food which contain more amount of water, they get spoiled very easily. They get spoiled very easily. And the food which contain less amount of water, they get spoiled somehow later. Why? What is the reason that the food which contain the water get spoiled very easily? Like, the reason behind is that the bacteria and virus, they develop in the moisture very fast. Hence the food get spoiled. Hence the food get spoiled very easily. I hope you have understood it. Any problem to anybody? Suppose if I ask the question that why the food which contain water get spoiled easily, what will be your answer? Your answer will be that in the moisture attract the growth of bacteria, hence the food get spoiled very easily. Okay, hence the food get spoiled very easily. I hope, any problem to anybody in this context, that why food containing water get spoiled easily? Because it attract the growth of bacteria, right? Any problem? If you have any problem, please raise your hand. Now I will take the second. Okay. Now I will take the second. Okay. So in the given, you must have observed that moisture and temperature were the two important factors for the growth of mold organisms. Okay, moisture and temperature were the two important factors for the growth of the organisms, right? Moisture and in the previous activity which we have dealt, okay, हम लोग जो एक एक्टिविटी देखे थे जिसमें हम एक ब्रेड लिए थे, उसमें वाटर डाले, तो थोड़ा वाटर वाटर डाले और उसको डार्क प्लेस पर हम रख दिए थे, ठीक है. दैट रिकॉल दैट एक्टिविटी. इन दैट एक्टिविटी वी हैव सीन दैट द fungus has grown, the pulp of fungus has grown, okay, fluffy fungus has grown. Now what was the reason? The reason was that the growth of mold and organism, this was due to the moisture, and this was due to the moisture, okay. Moisture and temperature, right? The temperature was also responsible for the growth of fungus. Now remove the moisture from the body or are you dry it, okay. Now let's suppose what you do, you dry it, you remove the moisture, now the food is preserved, okay. This is called drying. What this is called? This is called drying. Drying is also called one of the preservative technique. Drying, what drying is? Drying is one of the preservative techniques in which we remove the moisture from the perishable food item, and after the moisture is removed, the food is preserved for long time. Yes, tell me what happened to you.
Sir, what is
Tell me, Mohit Raj.
moisture? Sir,
Mohit
what
Raj.
is moisture? Sir, what is
Mohit Raj, I have
moisture?
unmuted you. Tell me.
Sir, what is moisture?
Mohit Raj,
Sir,
lower your hand then. IUC 5C, if you have any problem, I have unmuted you.
सर
Tell me.
पेरिशेबल मीन्स क्या होता है?
IUC 5C, if
सर
you have any problem.
पेरिशेबल
IUC
सर
5C.
पेरिशेबल मीन्स क्या होता है?
First unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
सर अनम्यूट है.
Unmute yourself. I have unmuted you. You unmute yourself.
सर अनम्यूट
IUC
है.
5C. Come on the screen. If you have any problem.
सर पेरिशेबल मीन्स क्या होता है?
Okay. If you are not able to speak, write in the chat mode. Let me proceed further. Remove moisture from food. I dry it. The food is remain fit for the use for the long time, and this process is called drying. Okay. So वो पूछ स्मृति कोमल 5A सर वो पूछ रहे हैं possible means क्या होता है? Possible means संभव होता है, ठीक है. Possible means संभव, which can be done. Okay, sir, perishable means क्या होता है? Perishable means that food which get rotten, मतलब सड़ जाना. Food which get spoiled easily, they are called perishable food item. What they are called? They are called perishable food item. Food which get spoiled easily, it is called perishable food item. I hope it is clear to you about the perishable food item. Now, how one of the reason of the perishable food item is that behind the perishable, main factor behind the perishable food item is that moisture. Moisture का पीयूष राज, moisture means क्या होता है? पीयूष मोहित राज is asking. Moisture means presence of water. Moisture means presence of water. I hope you have got the answer. Uh, Moisture means presence of water. Okay. So now suppose you take, now I am giving you one activity you will do at your home, and you will send me the recording of the activities. Okay. Now what I am saying, listen me first. Piyush Raj and Bhavya Kishore, I will answer you. Wait for the moment and first listen me what I am saying. You take flour, keep it in container. Okay. You take flour, in two container, container A and container B. Now what you will do after taking food, okay, after you take food into container, container A and container B. Now in container A you add some amount. Durgesh, you are yawning, पानी पी कर बैठो, जब भाई ले रहा है सुबह सुबह. Take two container, okay, take two container, add flour in that, okay. Flour is available in all the houses. What you will learn from it, okay, my dear, you will learn from it, okay. Take a flour in two container, container A and container B. Now what you have to do, I will let you ask, wait, first listen me carefully. Then what you will do after that, after that you will add some water in container A and you will not add any water in container B. Now keep it at the same temperature to both the floor, both the vessels, both the pot A and pot B. Now after 2 days or after 3 days, you observe that the floor in which you have sprinkled the water, that gate spoiled, that gate out of that gate spoiled, that gate rotten, it, I will say spoiled, okay, that gate spoiled, whereas the floor which do not contain water do not get spoiled. Now what conclusion we do draw? We do draw that moisture is one of the important factor for the perishable food item. Now Mohit, Priyanshu Kumar, come on the screen. Okay, Priyanshu Kumar, come on the screen. I have unmuted you. You tell me what problem you have. Priyanshu Kumar, Priyanshu Raj 5A. Priyanshu Raj, I will not give you more time. Priyanshu Raj, if you have any problem, tell me. I have unmuted you. No, then mute yourself. Next, next it was the next. It was one more boy who has who rose the hand. It was Bhavya Kishore. Yes, you tell me. I have unmuted you. I have unmuted you.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Hello?
Bhavya Kishore.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Bhavya Kishore, do you have any problem? I have unmuted you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me all? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I have unmuted all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
getting
yes,
reply
sir.
in the chat box,
Yes, sir.
but I'm not getting
Yes,
the
sir.
vocal reply. You say yes or no. Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Am I
Yes,
audible?
sir. Yes, sir.
Hello. Am I audible? Can you hear me?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Sir.
I have unmuted you. I have unmuted you. I have unmuted you.
Yes, sir.
हेलो
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
आवाज जा
Yes,
रही
sir.
है
Yes,
Yes,
sir. आ
sir.
रही है.
Yes, sir.
बट आई कैन नॉट हियर यू
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. आ रही है.
Yes, sir. आ रही है.
आ रही है.
ओके
Yes, sir.
Sir, आ
in
रही
the
है.
chat mode if you can hear me come in the chat okay now
Okay.
meaning of a spoiling I have already told you that meaning of a spoiling is the wastage of food wastage of food okay meaning of a spoilage is the wastage of food what is the meaning of engine Enzyme is the chemical substance which is secreted in the body of living being. Okay. Now come to the next. Okay. Come to the next thing. Next, I have given you one activity to do. You will do it at your home and you will make its report. Okay.
आवाज
Second,
नहीं आ रही है
second activity,
सर
enzyme. What are
आपकी
enzymes?
आवाज नहीं आ
Enzymes are
रही
the
है
chemical substance present in all
सर
fruits and
हमको कुछ
vegetables.
पूछना है सर।
Okay. Enzymes are the chemical substance which are present in the fruit and vegetable. You can see here on the screen it is also
हमको
written,
कुछ पूछना
enzymes
है।
are the chemical substance. Okay, enzymes are the chemical substance which is present in the fruit and
मेरे को ग्लो इनको
vegetable.
देना पड़ेगा
Okay, enzymes are the chemical substance that are present in all fruits and vegetables.
आवाज
They
नहीं
are useful because they cause ripening of food.
मम्मी
Most of the fruits are green in color, sour in color, bitter in color, and in taste. When they ripen, they change, they become tasty,
हमको कुछ
they become
पूछना है सर।
okay. So enzymes are the quite useful.
सर
They
एनामिस क्या
also
होता है?
spread up chemical change that result in loss of flavor, color, and
एनामिस क्या
appearance.
होता है?
Now,
सर इंजामिक क्या
एनामिस क्या होता है?
can you hear me?
क्या होता है?
सर इंजामिक
Can you hear me?
एक सेकंड
सर इंजॉमिंग क्या होता है?
Can you hear me? आवाज ही नहीं आ रहा. Can you hear me? What is meaning of enzyme? Enzyme are the chemical enzyme. I am telling you. Wait. Enzyme. I am writing it on the board also. Okay. Enzymes are the chemical substance. What are enzymes? These are the chemical substance. Okay. Enzymes are the chemical present in the living being. Okay. Now see on the board. I'm writing it on the board. If you are feeling more problem, I'm writing it on the two. I'm now come to the board. Today what we have learned, why food get spoiled. Food get spoiled due to food get spoiled food get spoiled due to presence of moisture. Food get present due to. Now for this you will do activity. What you will do in the activity? Activity, take two pot. Take two pot. Okay. Pot A, pot A, and pot B. Okay. Add flour. Add flour in both pot. Okay. Add flour in both pot. These are the steps you will do and you will let me know tomorrow. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you will let me know. Okay. Now see. Okay. Add flour in both the pot. Add flour in both the pot. Add some water. Sprinkle some water. Sprinkle matlab chitna. Add some water. Some water in pot A. Now put the both pot at the same place. 6. Observe it. Observe it after 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. What you find? What you found? Report me. Report me. Okay, what you find? Report me. Send picture. Send picture. Keep picture of this. Keep picture of this. Okay. This is activity which you have to do. Now you were asking one more thing. What is perishable food item? Perishable food item. Okay, you were asking perishable. PERI, पेरिशेबल आई एम यूजिंग, जो सड़ जाता है। पेरिशेबल का मतलब क्या हो गया? विच गेट, जो सड़ जाता है, जो, ओके, लेट्स सी, आई एम ट्राइंग टू राइट, जो सड़ सड़ जाता है, ठीक है, दिस इज पेरिशेबल। Okay, I hope you have understood it. Perishable. Now you were, if you have any problem, you can ask me. You can ask me. Okay, if you have any problem, you can ask me. Okay, if you have any problem, you can ask me. Next, it is clear to you? Sahil Kumar, Manat, write me, text me in the chat mode if you have any problem. Okay, what is meaning of ripening? Now enzyme. What are enzyme? Next, you might be enzyme. En, next it is enzyme. Okay, wait for a minute, wait for a minute. Okay, enzyme, ENZYME, enzyme. Okay, these are the chemical substance, these are the chemical substance secreted by living beings, living beings, either plant or animal, either plant or animal. These are the chemical substance secreted by the, जो आप वर्ड का मीनिंग लिखा या उसको भी कॉपी में लिखना है, हाँ लिख लो, it will increase your vocabulary. Okay, you can write, if you wish you can write. Okay, now what is the perishable means? I have already told you, see here on the screen, it means you are not attentive in the class, right? The enzyme, these are the chemical substance secreted by the living being, plant or animals. Okay, they increase, they increase, they increase or decrease, decrease the rate of reaction. Okay, the rate of reaction. I hope all of you have understood the meaning of enzyme. If you have any problem in enzyme, you can unmute yourself and you come here on the screen. Okay, if you have any problem in the enzyme, you can come on the screen and you can raise your hand if you have any problem in understanding enzyme. Sir, meaning of usually, you improve your English. The usually means you, he, right? Ah, and now enzyme, these are the chemical substance secreted by the living beings. These are the chemical substance secreted by the living beings, either plant or animal, either the small animal or the big animal, either the microorganism or a giant elephant. फिर से हम दिखा देंगे, 2 मिनट रुक जाओ, exercise 5C, wait for a minute, ठीक है? So I hope you have got it. Any problem? So perishable, I have also told, perishable means जो सड़ जाता है. So why food become perishable? Why food become unfit to consume? Why become food spoiled? Due to presence of moisture and temperature. Second factor is due to enzyme. हाँ, so I have told you, due to enzymes, they are quite useful. However, they also speed up them. Now, what enzyme do? Enzyme increase or decrease the rate of reaction, and and food become rotten. फल सड़ जाता है, खाना सड़ जाता है. ठीक है, बात समझ में आया? कोई दिक्कत किसी को? और तीसरा है इंसेक्ट, और ये इंसेक्ट वगैरह से. चलो ये बताओ. हाँ रितिका, रितिका, आई हैव अनम्यूटेड यू, कम ऑन द स्क्रीन.
ये
रितिका, आई
चैप्टर
हैव.
में जो भी वर्ड हम लोग को हार्ड लगे उसका मीनिंग लिख सकते हैं सर फेयर कॉपी में.
My dear, not only for science, for each and every subject, you should read the chapter first. You should underline the tough word, and you should find the meaning. Then you should start the chapter. This is my instruction for all of you. Okay. This is my instruction for all of you. Okay. You underline this word and try to find out the meaning through the dictionary. Okay. If not, you can ask with me. Okay. Like I have used the word perishable. Perishable means the food which get rotten. सड़ना. ठीक है. I have used the word spoiled. बर्बाद होना. दोनों में अंतर है. Spoiled में. ठीक है. Try to speak in English first. This is the main thing. Do you find me that I am speaking in Hindi with you? No. Try to speak in English. Okay, all of you. Okay. Any problem? 2 minutes left. If you have any problem, no. So how does food get spoiled? Let's conclude it. Food get spoiled. How does food get spoiled? Food get spoiled due to food get spoiled due to first due to moisture and temperature. Food get spoiled due to food get spoiled due to moisture and temperature, and food get spoiled due to enzymatic action, and food get spoiled due to rodents and insects, due to rodents and insects. I hope all of you have understood it. Any problem to anybody? Hello, what problem you have got, Akash? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Tell me, Akash, unmute yourself. Come on, only 1 minute is left. Hurry up. Come on, only 1 minute is left. Hurry up. Chalo. Why they raise the hand, I don't know. Okay, time is going to be up. ठीक है, so let's conclude. Tomorrow we will learn the other segment of this preservation, how to preserve the food. Okay, how to preserve the food, that we will learn tomorrow. And this chapter is equally important. You, after reading this chapter, you will suggest all these things to your family member, to your mother and father. The basic reason behind studying this chapter is that you should know how to preserve the food. The food is very precious. I hope all of you have understood it. The food is very precious. We should not spoil the food. We should not waste the food. Is it clear to all of you? I have unmuted you. Let me know. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
सर मेरे पास एक भी चैप्टर का क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं है, प्लीज ग्रुप पर सेंड कर दीजिए ना.
Okay, I will ask for the review. Okay, thank you. Time is going to be up.